You're going to love this video. Just settle down and watch it carefully.
There is a storm that is coming to northern Nigeria, and I don't think a lot of people have realized this yet. Now that WAEC and NECO want to make their exams to be computer based, how do you want Arewa to cope? There are people, students and teachers in a whole school that they do not even know how to touch a computer. They do not even know how to on a computer. Already, English is another barrier that used to make a lot of intelligent, smart students in Iowa fail exams. Now that computer is added to that, how do you want Iowa students to actually be passing these WAECs and NECOs and further with their lives to actually pursue other things? They will literally be stuck in that repetition of WAEC and NECO, WAEC and NECO. This is very, very, very bad. And I don't even know if people realize how bad this is for us. We already have a very low performance when it comes to WAEC and NECO. Like, our kids are literally, that is what used to hinder their growth and their development, a lot of them. I'm not talking about people in cities that know, all this. I'm talking about the majority of us, people in villages, people that do not know how to do these things. This is actually terrible, honestly, and I don't even know how we would come back from this. I don't even know how we would do about this, but this is just a huge problem.
Okay, you see, first of all, madam, there is no storm that is coming. Yes, before I dive into this video to analyze this video, I am a northerner. From my last name, you will know. But the truth of the matter is, you cannot blame the northern leaders for the menace happening in the north. I personally, I used to blame the northern leaders. I did insult them where. I did insult all these northern leaders, all these northern politicians, all these northern traditional rulers. I be the insult them where we're saying that they didn't make with this country, they spoil. Most especially the far north. I be person beside they criticize them like die. But I no go lie you. See, if you don't have people that are ready to follow, you can never have a leader. People will want to gather in one place. Say, okay, we'll see movement we want to run. But inside that movement, we go choose our leader. So the reason why most of all these northern people, they make north they spoil up and down. Illiteracy just full everywhere. Insecurity just full everywhere. Mumuness just full everywhere. Now because of say a lot of the followers, a lot of northern youths, when they follow and they agree to waiting all these their useless leaders they do. So my dear, whether WAEC or NECO that is coming to the north that they want to use what do you call computer or whatever, we don't care. I personally do not care because it is the fellow youth in the north that are allowing all this nonsense to happen. You see, a corrupt leader in the Far East may not survive in that East, will not be able to be moving freely in the East because the Eastern people will criticize him to the extent that they may want to buy him. But in the North, a corrupt leader will still come back to that particular place and give and share 1,000 naira to all the old women and all the youth. They will still be praising him. All in the name of that phrase, namu namuni, rubbish. So, you see, when you are talking about people that are ready for change, don't even put northerners inside. The people that really want Nigeria to move forward, if you are counting them in Nigeria, do not involve northerners. They do not want Nigeria to move on. In fact, an average northerner in the far north, they just believe that Nigeria is their own alone. They believe that the state at which they are, they are just satisfied. That is why I see that a lot of northerners are not desperate to make money. That is why I see a lot of them, they do menial jobs. I know, yes, God teaches us contentment, but at least now, when it comes in terms of development of the country, you shouldn't be contented when you have corrupt leaders that are stealing your money. So you see, it is because of the level of that contentment and the foolishness, that is why the North is backward. No education. Insecurity, plenty. You understand me? And the northern youth are not coming to say anything. Look at the way the president and some of his boys are going around in the north trying to campaign. Some even are saying, "Oh, they bring if Shetima is not part of the." Is that the conversation that we're supposed to be talking about? What about insecurity? Nobody's talking about insecurity. Nobody's talking about the level of illiteracy in the north. Nobody they talk about them. The youth, no one talk about them. But once you mention anything that has to do with religion, like this, everybody we dey under dust, we dey under chair, go get up. Now that time you can't remember, see them dey for internet, they make noise. So my dear, there is no storm that is coming. It is what you plant that you're going to reap. I'm going to tag you to this video so that you understand what I'm saying. I used to blame the leaders of North, but right now I'm not blaming them. I can never blame. I no go blame the leaders again. Let me give you one simple story. There is this particular almajiri in my business area that this random guy was saying, "Why are you begging? It is not good. Won't you go to school? It is not good. You're begging. The kind of food you are eating might make you sick." We know that what this guy is saying is completely correct. And he was saying it with compassion. Do you know that one random northern youth that is hearing the way this random guy was talking to that almajiri boy, he was not insulting this almajiri boy, but this northern youth was saying, Meye Nagama. Then the almajiri was saying that he was telling me not to, I should go to school, I shouldn't be begging, this food is not that good. Do you know that? He was saying it in Hausa to that northern youth. Do you know that that northern youth wanted to start a fight with that guy, was insulting him? What is your business? Is it your business? Why will you talk to the boy like that? If the boy is begging, what's your problem? And you know how it is. People just gather, like say they want to consume that guy when they tell and say, stop eating this kind of food. Because the guy apparently was picking oranges from the ground to lick. And this guy was saying, stop eating this kind of food. It will make you sick. Won't you go to school? And some of all these northern illiterates, they almost want to beat that guy because he was saying the truth. Now, when you have such level of all this, or when you have a youth from the north that is speaking in that manner, trying to encourage that young boy to make him realize, to make him feel as if that begging is good. What do you expect the leaders to do? The leaders will continue to use poverty and religion to weaponize the North, so that when it comes in terms of election, they will use it against them. And that is what the current administration is doing. They will make sure the North is very porous. When they come for campaign, they give you people 1,000 naira with one rapper, and you will vote for him. Now look at the foolishness that some of all these Northerners are saying. The foolishness of some governors, like Zulum, or what did they call him? He is saying that Shetima must be in the list in the 2027 election as vice presidential candidate. You see, this is how they brainwash you people. What is the benefit of putting Shetima as a vice presidential candidate in 2027 to start with? What has he brought? His own principal, the Tinubu, what has he done for the country? Nothing. Literally nothing to stop the insecurity in the far north. You see, they are not even talking about how to educate a lot of northern youth. No, their problem is 2027. And you are telling me that I should just keep quiet. See, let me tell you, madam, this video is going to be a very long one. But see, forget about any storm. There is no storm that is coming. We deserve what is coming. Let it sink into your head.